Last episode we did Brave Roy. This episode, as you can see, we're going to be doing Elise. Now, I put Elise relatively late into the Choose Your Legends banner, and I was pretty excited when I did, because Elise is one of my favorite characters, but as it turns out, she's also arguably the best offensive staff user. Now, I had a Jenny with maxed out hero merit and SP, but the second I got Elise, that Wrathful Staff got on Elise. So, those of you that don't know this build works, essentially, healers normally deal half damage. That's just like some modifier that they have on them, I guess, in order to further the point that they're a healer, not a damage dealer. But Jenny came out and she had Wrathful Staff as a B skill, and essentially Wrathful Staff 3 allows healers to deal the actual damage that they're supposed to deal. Now, normally healers don't actually have that much attack anyway, so it's a little awkward, but Elise is arguably the best offensive staff user, just because she has relatively offensive stats. As you can see here, mine doesn't have plus attack or plus speed, but she still has 38 speed and 44 attack. Now, normally she has 34 speed, but I have a bunch of speed buffs on her. Attack plus 1, oops, sorry. Spoilerinos for that team. But yeah, so attack plus 1 is also arguably pretty good just because her speed is already pretty high. I just left the speed plus 1 because the attack plus 1 is more useful on a different character. And then essentially you have any sort of healing thing. I have Recover on her just because that's the option she comes with, but obviously the classic Rehabilitate is always good. As far as the special in my opinion doesn't really matter, especially on this team, just because no buffs are really going to matter since it's cavalry buffs. Spoilers, it's another cavalry team. And the whole group-wide healing, it's cool and all, but in arena, it's not going to be that useful. For the A skill, speed plus 3 or attack plus 3, either or is good. A lot of the times you'll want to get the opposite one as what your IV was. Mine had neutral attack and speed, so I just gave her to speed because I like doubling a lot. B skill, obviously, it's required to be Wrathful Staff for this build. You want to do damage. C skill, I just have Ward Cavalry on her. Fortifies, Hones, whatever you want. I dissuade you from going with Hone Cavalry on her because you'll want the Hone Cavalry to hit her, which implies that you already have another unit with Hone Cavalry. So yeah, with cavalry buffs, which is what she has above all other healers that try to go offensive, with the exception of Priscilla and Clarice, whatever. She has the most offensive of the cavalry ones, and she has access to cavalry buffs, which means she essentially has the best offensive spread of any healer. And she also had a pretty decently high res and defense value. Now the staff, a lot of discussion is there for what staff to use. Some people will say you want Assault for more damage. You know, it's a damaging build. Others will say Absorb, because the idea with Absorb is you get hit, but then you do a lot of damage with the Absorb, so you regain all the health, and it's essentially like you're eternally tanking. I will be uploading another video along with this one of me using an Absorb staff in Tempest to show off the build. I like it pretty much. It was recorded before this one, so I already know what happens. But yeah, spoilers, Absorb is pretty good. But I prefer Assault in Arena just because damage is king and sustainability doesn't really matter since you're only fighting 4 enemies. As always, I have S rank Summoner support just to show off her abilities even more. One notable thing is that she has abysmally low HP. This is 32 HP, and this is with the plus 5 from the Summoner support. So you can imagine how low it is normally. But yeah, that's the build. Obviously, it's a healer, so she's not going to be as flashy as some of the other units that I've shown recently. But I just want to show that she has the ability to provide the utility of a healer, but also be a damaging threat. So I built a team around her. It's cavalry. I have Camus for the mandatory Hone Cavalry, as well as being a tank. We have our Brave Roy. Rest in peace, this time he doesn't have a summoner support. You're seeing him naked. And then we have Olwen. I wanted to go Brave Lyn, but my friends that I talk to in Discord urged me to go Olwen instead, just because everybody uses Brave Lyn. So if you're watching this, you know who you are. You better like my video. But yeah, this Olwen build is very suboptimal, as you can see. Don't think too hard about it. I want to talk about seals real quick. Like I said, the attack +1 is good on Elise, but I put it on Olwen instead just because she's a brave user, and brave users love using attack +1 seals. For Roy, I gave him Quickened Pulse. The idea behind that is that he can double an enemy, and he doesn't have to get countered in order to pop Gale Force. And then, I don't even remember what Camus has. He just has HP +2 for tanking. So we only have 24 minutes left in the season. I decided to do this relatively late because I had stuff to do earlier. So let's get this over with. No bonus unit this time. And it's a Reinhardt. How exciting. Horse Emblem first matchup. Yeah. Okay. So how do we want to deal with the Reinhardt here? Say we get Camus to kill him. I have Lancebreaker 1 on Olwen. No, I don't own 2 or 3 on her. I put it there for a Grand Hero battle, and I just decided to keep it. Okay. God, dude, I freaking hate it when all the enemies have reposition. It's just so annoying. I have no idea what I'm doing. One thing with this team you gotta be really careful of is panic ploy. I kind of goofed and I put it on Roy, so I put Roy in range, so rest in peace, Roy. But yeah, especially since the panic ploy seal is out now, you gotta be really careful with that stuff. This Tana Olivia combo is really scary, actually. Oh. Even with panic ploy, Roy still carries. Oh. That feel when no Gale Force. Okay. Oh no, this is gonna be terrible. Ow. Well, we don't have the time to re-record, so we're going in raw, baby. I can just pop another dueling crest and play more games if I just keep losing units. Normally, if I have something like this that kind of sucks, I'll re-record, but you saw the time in the season. We're living on the edge right now. Yeah, look at this weak Roy. This weakling of a man. Okay. Good old Lancebreaker. Do one of these. Okay. Elise shows off her damage capabilities. Okay, just to make sure. Doing this pops my Gale Force, right? Yes, no guard. Foes' bonuses are nullified. Yeah, I haven't bothered reading Bjorg's Blessing like at all. Okay, good job. Yeah, I should have repositioned Olwen there. I'm pretty sure she would have been able to get the kill. Lancebreaker is very good on Olwen. By extension, Reinhardt as well, but I don't have a Reinhardt. Who wins? Can we get like a different map, please? Oh, guess not. Spooky looking Kagero, and then the Ike squad. I always see the two Ikes ran together. I don't know if it's like some sort of meme that I'm missing out on or something. I just put Kagero in this range here. 48 damage, 27 health. He deals like 20 something damage. 45 attack. Way more defense than is probably needed. Yeah. Nice job, Camus. Okay. Ooh, look at this healing utility. Blah. Ouch. Okay. This is actually kind of hardish. Because freaking dancers are the worst. Ike might move first. If I had a dancer, this would be a lot easier. 1, 2. And then no matter where he moves, he'd have to hit Roy. Good job, Roy, our boy. Bada bing. Alright, like I said, I would pop another dueling crests just to keep going. Maybe we can actually get a new map rather than the same one every time, because that map freaking sucks. Is every arena match this map? Did I miss something? Okay, we have Lynn here. We can use Roy on her. Okay, nice positioning. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's sucky. If she goes 1, 1, 2, 3. No, wait a second. Melee units move first. It's fine. We don't have to worry about her. Okay. Now I'm just waiting to be wrong. Nah, I'm good. See, that's one of those things. You know, you gotta know about that. And then you can pull off spicy moves like me. Like your best friend, Spicy Meme Lord. Oh. Well, we're going in raw. Oh no, Lindis. Please. Okay. This is just like a rip-off Force Emblem. Elise's usefulness transcends arena, obviously, as you will likely see in my other video. She's also very good for PvE. I actually have formed a liking to the absorb build for her. Okay, she definitely has enough res. Haha. See, Robin thought I forgot. I never forget. Good job, Elise. This is gonna be the Elise kills everyone in Armor Emblem very slowly episode. Okay, 13. Or we just do that. Okay. Do one of these. Lol. Nice Black Knight you have there, loser. Okay, do one of these. Quad Gwendolyn. Easy sauce. One thing for Elise is I feel like summoner support works very efficiently on her. She likes having the attack and speed, obviously, but she also really likes having the res, and the plus 5 HP is actually very useful on her, because she has very low HP normally. Okay, melee units move first. Okay, I have no idea how the enemy is going to move here. That's a thing that happens. Whoa. Okay, what am I doing here? Suddenly I'm paranoid of everybody having guard. Roy. This every single character spotlight is now just officially going to be a Roy spotlight. Sorry, boys. But Roy's just too good. Oh, dude, your daddy. Okay, do one of these. Okay, we can kill Olwen. Olwen? Kill with Olwen. Roy doesn't pop Gale Force on anyone. Okay, we can kill Olwen, but we can't kill... Dude, what am I saying? We can kill Lyn, but we can't kill Delphia. Wow. Okay, no. Hold on. Camus has reposition. Can we do something with that? Wow, that's even with all the bonuses, isn't it, from supports? Don't know, man. Just fuck my whole life up. Something will end up happening. Yeah, that's what I expected. Well, at least we got different maps now. Okay. 11 minutes left. Looks like we managed to finish up. So yeah, that was the Elise spotlight. You kind of saw her in action there. Similar to Roy, you want to have her end her turn next to a Hone cavalry unit, pretty much every turn. One thing is, unlike Roy, Roy can still just use his normal stats pretty well, so it's not absolutely required that you park him next to a Hone. With Elise, parking her next to a Hone is actually very useful. It's what gets her stats up to 50 attack and however much speed, 44 speed. So you want to park her next to a Hone. That's why I have 2 Hones on this team rather than just one. She can serve to heal. I think I healed a little bit, although unfortunately we got the same map more than half the time. So, and that map is kind of sucky. So, oops. One thing you gotta worry about is panic ploy. Careful, guys, the panic ploy seal is out now, so expect more enemies to have panic ploy. Remember that the seal only works if that enemy has 5 HP or more than your unit, so you don't always have to worry about that. Other than that, yeah, that was the build in action. Welcome, thanks for coming in to view the Roy Spotlight 2.0 Kappa. The Elise Spotlight. That was Rip-Off Cavalry Emblem. And see you guys in the Tempest vid, hopefully. Hope you liked it.